Marchy, your line was really playing well tonight. What was working well for you guys tonight as a line?
No, we have a lot of game time. You understand? Yeah, we play a lot of minutes and coaches trust us, and we try to do our best, like play hard, be compete, and it's a good result after the game.
All right, ask Ronnie here what it means for him to be playing with you and Monahan.
Как с нами играть с Монаханом со мной? He just like it. We everybody different players, and we just enjoy play together. We do a lot of like hard work, and he saying me that, but so quick, and we just try to enjoy.
What is it about playing with each other that both you guys like?
Me and Vora?
Yeah.
Oh, we can speak on the Russian and nobody understand that. And like in power play goal, I call him on the Russian, like go a little bit higher, but he know that and he score from there. It's a good way, and we just feel together a little bit on the ice, and it's a great synergy with Moni too. Just try to enjoy.
How much is that? The three of you guys, you and Mani and Ronnie,
Big guy.
Yeah, just grown. How much has the chemistry grown just as the season has gone on?
I think it's every game we have some moments, some small details where we can grow up, and same, just try to do our best because we know our like best ways. Vora, it's a great battles. He can play down there one-on-one. He's great for the net. Moni like just great playmaker, and we try to be all together. And that's it. Talk, jokes, and go from there.
For Ronnie, how important is the communication with Marchy to be able to have somebody that you communicate with on your line?
Как тебе важно со мной, то, что ты со мной на русском разговариваешь, типа в звене?
Да не важно, то, что по-русски.
Просто поговори какую-то херню,
Русский, не русский, не важно. Просто нравится играть с собой. Даешь хорошие голевые пасы, видишь поле, подсказываешь.
He say like I'm good, but a little shy right now. He say it doesn't matter play with who, Russian or like American guys or like who is because he understands a little bit English and he know like all hockey stuffs. And he can play with everybody in this room, but we just have some chemistry together. We little different players, and we try to help each other in like bad ways, you know, and just try to enjoy, and like it's a little fun for him. But everybody here for only one work, we try to win every game and just do our best and smile a lot.
Kirill, what has this season done for your confidence level for both of you guys as we go along here? You guys are both scoring quite a bit, quite regularly.
Yeah, for sure, it's give us little confidence, and I think opponents against us and other teams feel that too. And when you can give pressure for a little confidence, it's awesome. And but we try to don't forget about hard work too. And I think it's our best way for our line. And we win the battles and down there, and after we make a place, like a first goal with this guy.
Have you guys taught Monahan any Russian yet? You said there maybe a couple.
No, we call him Sergey because he's Sean, and like Sergey Monakhanov, and that's it.
Marchy, what you see on the game-winning goal there? Do you just want to try to put something on that?
I just close my eyes and shoot. And that's it. Yeah, nothing special. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Should do that more often.
Yeah, I agree. We need to shoot a little bit more like that. But I tried it in the second period. Hit the head.
What are your first thoughts of your first NHL game?
It's unbelievable. You know, everything that you dream of as a kid, kind of finally coming to fruition. It's it was an awesome moment, and yeah, it was just a good game. Glad we got the win there at the end.
You're out there for the start of the game, opening puck drop. Were you nervous? What were your emotions? What were you thinking about at that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think going out for warm up was probably more nerves, but I mean, just starting the game, just getting that first one out of the way. I think it's good, and yeah, I felt pretty good.
And how long did it take you until you settled in and said, "Okay, I belong here. I feel comfortable here"?
I mean, it takes a couple shifts. I think probably the third or fourth shift, I was like, all right, settle in a little bit. You're kind of, riding high, to start the game. So I think once got a couple under me, I was, more settled down.
Did you steal a peek up in the stands, see your whole family sitting up there?
I didn't know where they're sitting, but I'll go see them right after this.
When did you officially find out you were playing?
Well, I came to the rink at 4 o'clock, and my my name was up on the lineup sheet, so that's kind of how I found out. Yeah.
Were your parents still commuting at that point?
Yeah, no, I see my parents at the hotel. Or just my dad, my mom and 3 siblings. We're still coming, but my one brother and my dad were here.
So just shoot them a text real quick.
Yeah,
When you saw
yeah.
that?
I think they kind of thought they were hoping, but yeah, but yeah.
That's cool. Was the game? I mean, you played in the preseason before. It's faster in the regular season.
Yeah, for sure. I think everything just kind of elevated a little bit. Even for preseason, guys are trying to make teams, but once kind of you get all your systems and everything set, it's definitely a bit quicker for sure.
So did it take you a shift or two to kind of get the pace a little bit? Or?
Yeah, I think a little bit. I mean, I knew it was going to be quick coming in, and I was ready to make that adjustment, and I felt like I did a pretty good job of that.
You've been having a great year at Cleveland. Z is obviously doing what he's doing up here. What can you learn watching him on the ice?
I mean, you can learn a ton. I think it starts with his positioning, joining the rush, and defensively still being able to get up there. But then he's always recovering. Like you see, he's always back, and I think that's a big attribute, and it's just fun to watch.
You come up here.
Go ahead, Gary.
You come up here and you're immediately on, special teams unit. It's just so much trust that Dean has shown in you. How does that make you feel coming up?
Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel pretty good. I mean, it's awesome to be trusted with that, but you gotta perform and be able to take that situation and make the most of it, and just try and go out there and do my thing.
You said today you weren't sure if you were going to be able to sleep. Did you get a nap in, or was you just laying there?
No, it took me a while, but I got a couple minutes of sleep.
Dean, how gratifying is it to have your team win a game facing some adversity like that, which they have recently, and finding a way to pull it out and get the win?
Yeah, it's nice to get that feel, right? I mean, we've been close, and we've been up in games, and then, like you said, adversity, and we haven't maybe handled it as well as we should have, and tonight we did. There's no even prior to this, like say even the Philly game where they come back, and we still didn't have a lot of panic mode. But tonight we were a little more aggressive in that area. I think the 5-on-6 we were way more aggressive. We did adjusted some things, and the guys really bought in, and we got the job done.
Dean, that first line, those guys have been key contributors all year, but how strong was that as a group tonight?
Yeah, and somebody just pointed out the minutes. Ronnie played 20-some, and Marchy even more, and obviously Monty. Monty's he's just such a pro. Like, I think you guys know, like anybody that we put with him, they're going to have success, right? He just does all those little things right, and to have a guy like that in key situations, not only offensively but defensively, like at the end, is pretty nice.
What did you see from Mateychuk in his first game, and how much can him being here with Zach help his game?
Yeah, Liz, you want to watch somebody and how to be a pro. It's a pretty good guy to emulate. So, yeah, I mean, he was real good. I mean, there's some things that, he's going to see as far as, corrections like there is with everybody. But we loved his composure. I guess the best part is that he didn't look out of place, right? Played key moments of that hockey game and conducted himself very well.
I know you're new to the organization, but do you take exception to a player from the other room, speaking of your team as was done today after the morning skate? Did you see any jump today from your group at the start?
I didn't even know that went down. As you know, I don't hear it, but I definitely heard the players talking about it, and I thought our group handled it appropriately. They probably weren't happy with it, and rightfully so, but they did it the right way. I was happy, proud of our guys, how they conduct themselves, and the fans.
Played 70 without Damon Severson. What went down there?
It's coach's decision.
That was a healthy scratch then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Special teams wise, to be able to win both sides of it, and then to get a huge goal, to be able to tie the game up. Just how gratifying is that to see, when Montreal was really pushing there and they got that goal.
Yeah, at the start of the third period, we were awful. We were like, what the heck are we doing? Like we were trying to push on the bench, and for whatever reason, obviously they come out with some jump, and we got through that, and then we really settled in. But to your point, we definitely handled it correctly. We caught a break, a bounce, great shot by Marchy, obviously. So yeah, we were happy the way we handled everything here tonight.
With starting 7D, if I missed this, I apologize, but is that related directly to the injuries? Like kind of wondering if maybe guys might not finish.
Yeah, right. You guys know we were banged up, and you just never know, right? So we definitely wanted to have the extra guy in there, and it's a little easier when you have 3 days off. You can double Monahan up, and some other people. Yeah, that was the main reason.
Then with Marchenko and Voronkov in particular, I mean they're really having kind of standout years. Is it a thing where you can kind of see they're young guys still, their confidence building, in games like this by the shift almost?
Yeah, no, for sure. And you know what? First, Ronnie's really moving his feet, right? He's really moving his feet. He's doing the extra work. He's a big man, right? So he's got to do a little extra to keep his pace and keep his game moving forward. He's doing all the right things. You guys don't see it, but he's doing extra in all areas. So that's allowing him to, play at the pace that he's playing at. Marchy has competed his ass off. Like we were talking tonight, like how hard he's competed. And that's what we've asked him to do. As you guys, I think we've alluded to a few times, we're not saying, you got to score this many goals, that many. You just got to compete, win your battles, win your puck races, win your, your one-on-one confrontations, and he's done that. And now, once you do that, now you get the puck in a spot where you can show your skill, which he did tonight, obviously. But he's doing the right thing on all those other areas to allow him to have success offensively.
How important was it for you guys to get out to that 2-0 lead early in this game?
Yeah, we get 2-0, and then Philly we had 2-0 too, and then we let it slip away again. So that's not something we want to have happen. But yeah, it's nice to get a feel. The fans got into it. We had some jump, and I think the situation we just talked about, they were into it early in the game because of that. So yeah, it's nice to get that energy to give. The fans are giving us energy all the time, but to give back some energy to them was pretty good.
Dean, softball question here. What do you want the guys to do over the next 3 days? How do you want them to handle the break?
To get away, like literally get away. Enjoy your family. Do we want them to do some kind of exercise? Sure, right? Get on the bike, whatever. They're pros, right? But no, we want them to enjoy their family. It's an important time. It's a nice break to just get the heck away. There'll be some of them sticking together and dinners and all that kind of stuff. And they've created a nice culture in there, a nice atmosphere of team. So I'm sure they'll spend it together. But no, just be with your families, have some fun, and enjoy it, and come back ready to go.